Welcome, my name is Matt, aka Rojet88. We're getting into Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes mods. I almost said Galaxy of Fear. That is a book series, though. Um, I had that on my mind a second ago from another video I just did. Ima-Gun Ima-Gundi, is a Jedi. I don't know if he's a master. You really don't see much of him in the well, you don't see him in the movies other than maybe in the sideline. I feel like we do see him in the Coliseum battle in the Attack of the Clones movie. If he makes any appearance in Clone Wars, it's probably brief. I do feel like we do see him in the Clone Wars. I'm just trying to pinpoint kind of where in the Clone Wars TV series we saw him. But I feel like we've seen him. He's a support character. At the beginning of my mods playlist in my YouTube channel, I point out, I break down by definition the very different types of characters, their roles in the squad, as well as the various different types of mods and their purpose. And I definitively I basically explain what it is we're doing when we're putting certain types of mods to certain types of characters. And it's like you think about it in terms of cross-training in a job. Basically. So, he is a support character. If we go to swgoh.gg as well as the in-game tips here, they both recommend modding him with triple health. Okay, so a support character with triple health. Now, he's not necessarily a doctor, but with his health, he's definitely kind of looking after the welfare, the health, the well-being of the other characters in the squad. Now, if he does have any kind of ability, honestly, I have not really tested this guy out in a battle, but if he does have any, there are a number of Jedi that do have the ability to kind of help with each other's survival status. So if this character does have any qualities like that, let's see. Let's see if it says anything as this last stand sounds a little. Okay, so yeah, he does have an ability that does have an effect with health related, which, isn't unheard of with support characters. He's not a healer though. So with this mod setting, you are actually, I suppose you are cross-training him with a little bit of a healer's ability as a support healer. I was going to say tank, but he doesn't exactly provide a whole lot of defense other than his basic functions with the lightsaber there. You can hardly call that a protection of the tank with a tank-like protection feature. So I guess he is kind of like a support healer, if nothing else. And he's probably not going to be the only Jedi we come across that has this capacity. So I definitely wouldn't rule that out. I'm pretty suspicious Kit Fisto might be one of them, as well as I can't think of her name, but we'll come across her. I'm going down the list. I'm gonna come across her. Like her name's at the tip of my tongue. Like I know who I'm thinking of. I just can't think of the name. But Ima-Gundi, triple health support character, basically a support healer. Doesn't always happen with a lot of support characters, but in this case it is working. So, and it's highly advised, both the in-game tips as well as SWGOH, so that kind of speaks volume. Subscribe to the channel, like the videos, comments, questions, suggestions down below, and thank you for following. May the Force be with you.